point is just to humble yourself that there's some shit you just don't know.
Right.
There's some shit that you don't know that Ron knows. There's some shit that you don't know that Jim knows, that Joe knows, that I know, Victor, Pete. There's some shit you just don't know.
Right.
And the only way is to figure it out and then humble yourself. And some of it that you may figure out you might not care about. But you know, I think we all need to grow. I mean, I grow listening to Ron. Ron's an old ass man. No, I'm just
I am. and no wrinkles. Check that shit out.
That's the mascara.
That's right. And I know what you guys are going through. So I really do sympathize with this situation. And once again, we got to stay together to keep it going. Absolutely stay together.
I'd like to make a point on the total opposite, the other side of this whole thing, because I mean, I of course completely agree with everything that you said and the whole community thing, and we should definitely, we got to support each other, obviously. But on the other side of it, like, we're all broke jazz musicians, and I think, like, as a community,
I'm a broke jazz manager.
As a community, we need to take some pressure off of each other to support each other. Like, we're all, if I can't get 5 of my friends to come out and pay $5 at my show, and that's like, that's gonna make or break my show. Well, that's my fault for having nobody else coming to my show. You can't get pissed at your other broke musician friends for not coming to your show, or not, obviously you should be paying cover, but like there's a bigger thing going on. So yeah, I think we just need to, like, in general, get out of that mindset of like, we all just need to support each other, and I'm not doing well because all my friends came out and they didn't pay, or I sent out my 100 messages on Facebook and none of my friends came out. Well, it's like, well, you should have fans that should come out to the show,
But at the same time, we don't want to. I don't want to put it all only on the musicians. We have to hit the public.
Right.
The things that I think. Yeah, we have to get those people in who have the money to pay.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's interesting to me because jazz has this thing of like this real tight knit community, where like we all know each other and everybody knows everybody. We can get together, but then at the same time, I don't really know, which is a great thing. But then at the same time, I don't know other styles of music that depend on just the other musicians in that style of music to to support them. Like singer-songwriters don't get mad if the other singer-songwriter doesn't come out to see the show, because they'll be like, well, where was your fans?
Right. And you were talking about how I used to like hustle at night and everything. And one thing I used to do is like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I would go to markets where the hotels are at, and I would just post up and I would get the tourists like, you need to come to this show, because they don't know and they want something to do.
Right.
And so I would like block out a time during the day, and I was my own street team. Had my books at flyers and flyers. If you want to worry about how to pay for flyers, I just flirted with like the big fat ugly chick at the Kinko's across the street. It's like, yo, you kind of cute. Like, you want to go on a date? Let's get a muffin. So,
yes. That's what we have to do. We have to get 100 people in there paying that $10 a head. And then, like I'm saying, that 60-70% crap will not matter, because you'll have $60, $80 in your pocket with your band, and you'll be like, oh, that was decent. So we gotta. He'll print these things if you guys will distribute them. Even if you've got some students who will be your street team, he's agreed to feed them.
What were you going to say, Jerome? I saw you.
No, I just, I mean, I don't hang in Philly as much as I used to, because I've been kind of busy, but.
Lucky you.
I mean, it's a soulful time, but the thing is, like my man, he said he invite the ladies out, to come out. He's saying, got to get people out.
Yeah.
A lot of times the music ain't as inclusive as it needs to be. When people come out to hear this music and they feel like they in math class, when you invite the ladies out and you got on a dirty t-shirt and some overalls.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you expect, man?
Well, that's the other thing is like, and then Chris needs to put something in the paper.
Yeah.
And like do their part to actually.
But we going back on what they should do. Right. No. We're going back.
No, I'm just.
I mean, I'll be honest. I played at Orleans for years, and he's sitting right there, so I ain't talking about him. But Pete didn't have a bunch of money for advertising. He didn't.
He had City Paper
and Philadelphia Week.
And every once in a while, I pull back on that a little bit. But that was, shit, that was 109 for one and 93 for the other, or something like that.
And that keeps, so what I would do, what I ended up doing was, you know, doing it on my own. You got a great resource here, Jason Fifield with videos. You know, call him up, hey man, can you help me do something? You know, or, shit, what was the other thing I was saying? Oh, or get to know these writers. Read the newspaper and say, who's writing about jazz?
Right.
Let me find them on Facebook. Let me befriend them. Like, we gotta take it to the next level too without wearing, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the clubs shouldn't step up.
Right.
But besides that, whether we're playing at Chris's or playing at Fiss's or wherever else, we still need to step our stuff up too. And we can do it all, I mean, we can really do that together.